Welcome back to Reading Between the Lies with your host, James G. or Edward Kavik. Well, my topic today is Afghanistan and how quickly they retook the country, the Taliban. President of Afghanistan fled the country like a coward. See, I'm against that. You should go like a captain, go down with your ship, okay? Instead of just trying to save your own life. But everything the Taliban did basically proved Biden wrong when Biden was talking about how Taliban cannot retake the country. Afghanistan has over 300,000 fighting soldiers, well trained. Government will not collapse, and we will not have to retreat like we did in Vietnam. Well, it took them less than 10 days to retake the country. I think in the past 5 days, they've taken 5 cities, including the capital and the presidential palace. And let's see, had to evacuate our embassy with helicopters as quickly as we could, just like in Vietnam. And we're basically, Biden has made us look weak on the world stage. Mind you, I'm glad the war is over there because it's lasted way, way too long. And I feel bad for all the women and men, soldiers who have died fighting in this war, who've been wounded, lost limbs. Because now, mind you, they didn't do it all for nothing. They were keeping the terrorists at bay from attacking us here. But let's see what happens now. I'm going to go to this first clip about what happened in Afghanistan. So enjoy this first clip, okay?
To Afghanistan, where the security situation is getting worse by the hour as the U.S. speeds up its withdrawal and the Taliban moves into the capital city. The Associated Press is now reporting that Afghan President Ashraf Ghani has left the country. CBS News foreign correspondent Roxana Saveri filed this report in Kabul before rushing to the airport to get out.
Good morning. Over the past few hours, the Taliban have reached the gates of the capital. Some eyewitnesses say they've even seen the group's fighters inside. The Afghan government has essentially conceded its time is up. Today, negotiations have been taking place at the presidential palace not far from here over the transfer of power to the Taliban. This comes as the insurgents have seized city after city across Afghanistan in just over a week. With every victory, they've marched closer to the capital. In a statement, a Taliban spokesman said the group will not enter the city by force and pledged that it won't take revenge on anyone. But panicked residents have swarmed the streets of the capital, with some racing to leave. We've spoken to many Afghans in the past few days who have been fearing for the Taliban's arrival. Some fled from the countryside to the capital, seeking safety from the Taliban. They told us about loved ones killed by the insurgents and said they're worried about losing basic freedoms under a return to Taliban rule. For now, the capital appears mostly quiet, but once U.S. troops finish evacuating Americans from the embassy here, which could be as soon as tomorrow, all bets are off. Nancy?
So what did you think of that video? How the Taliban in the presidential palace, doing their photo ops and all that. And yet Biden said there was no way they could do it that quickly. It was less than 10 days they took a whole country. Mind you, they had quite a bit of the country to begin with, the outskirts and all that, the barren wastelands. But literally 5 cities in almost a week. That's incredible. Oh, and if you're wondering why the shirt change, clean up, I cleaned up a bit. I was at work. And now I'm back at work again. So, my opinion is there's going to be hell to pay. We're supposedly trying to get everybody out of the country. But mind you, the majority of the Afghanistan allies we had won't probably get out of the country, seeing the Taliban's blocking the passage to the airport and only supposedly letting foreigners out. and not letting any of the Afghanistan people out. So they were saying, all that stuff. This is just part 1. I'm going to have a part 2 video coming very soon, probably right after this one. So stay tuned. Please subscribe, like, comment, and favorite, whatever, if you like these. I'm trying to boost my ratings here, trying to get better quality. So, peace out. Keep your family safe, because now that the Taliban has retaken Afghanistan, who knows how many Al-Qaeda people are going to be released from the prisons and have even more animosity toward us. So keep your family safe. Have a good day, okay? Bye.